Hello everybody, it's Sam. It has been a very long time and I apologise for that. It has been, well, nearly 6 months since my last video in February. And I'm going to explain the reason for my absence now. First of all, this year I've just sat my GCSE exams, which are, nearly everyone will know, are the most important exams I've sat today, end of 16. Anyone who's America, I'm pretty sure you sit exams when you're in your second year of high school. Obviously, over here with them, anyway, I can't. But it's like really important. So, and I started revising quite early, and actually, Allies is actually quite a. It's I couldn't really do it as my. The problem with it is that my free time I couldn't really play it because it's such a game where you've got to think so much. You don't really have time for that. You know, when you've got exams to do. So I revised. I was doing exams, and there's lots of other things that have happened between um, then and now that have also stopped me from playing, but that is all done now, and so is that, and I'm now ready to get back involved. There's a couple of things I need to do. I need to get back onto Young Grasslers Patreon, which I will do. I need to get back into Deluxe Edition, which I will do. Into YouTube games, definitely everything, hopefully. But I'm really glad to be back now. I'm just putting a video here. It's going to be Axel Allies Global 1941 as tiers set up. Now, so far, Russia and Germany have taken their turn. Germany's handed into Russia. Russia's backed up into Bryansk, and and they've got a nice solid air force in Russia to make some nice juicy attacks. They've advanced down into the Middle Earth to hopefully take Iraq. They've got forces going into China. They've put a blocking force there, and then these forces are probably going to come into Russia as well. And now we're on to Japan's turn. Now, I've not done any of the actual combat moves. I've done the attacks. I've actually just done the attacks. Sorry, I've not done any of the rolling. I've literally just done the attacks. Japan's buying a carrier and an industrial complex. They're attacking down here with a substantial force. They're going into Borneo. They're going into Shan State. They're going into Kwantung and Hunan. Was that Hunan? Hunan and Hopi. They're also they're attacking the Philippines. The big thing, though, is the invasion of Hawaii, where they've gone in with everything from Japan. You know, they've got 3 aircraft carriers, 1 battleship, 3 destroyers, and 2 submarines, and a cruiser with an air force and a massive transport fleet. You know, just going into there. That's fun. I love this setup. I've only ever played it once fully, and I made a few. I was Germany and Italy, and I did a few things wrong then, and I had a really good partner though in John who played brilliant as Japan. But I definitely want to get a bit better with that. I am been playing a lot of Global Force in the last couple of weeks just because I'm on holiday now, just getting a few strategies done. I actually made a video that I was going to post, but it's corrupted. I used the G1 Barbarossa strategy with Germany, and I did a J3 with Japan, and then America did the Spanish beachhead, and Britain did Middle Earth. Germany took. I actually used the same strategy that I think that Cobra Kai as a way of that, not the full where you can even go for Sea Lion, going for the south, building the minor industrial complex, also the fighter and the attack in Western Ukraine. There's a way you can actually take 8 Russian infantry and 1 artillery off the board. You can attack Bessarabia, Eastern Poland, and Baltic States and Western Ukraine and still have a good force, but you spread yourself out a bit too thin, and I'm not going to attack Baltic States anymore. I'm going to thrust this way. If you thrust this way, you get all of that there. You then you then just thrust up. Sorry for the shaking of the camera. Well, back onto this. This is a really fun setup. It's a really beefy setup, and it's a really intimidating one if they're, in the first round. But after the first round, a lot of the pieces come off the board. Because America, now, after I've done this, is going to have a choice of blasting everything it can into Hawaii. Now, I was going to, as the Americans do, I was going to buy 7 transports round 1, and then be able to put into Morocco, 8 infantry, 4 mech, 2 tanks, and artillery, and maybe another infantry, to get to 16. However, if I then blast into this and I don't have a following force to come, I'm thinking of doing, 100% Europe first, 50% Europe, 50% Pacific second, and then every round after second go Japan, because Japan has a quite a substantial. This is going to really. I mean, this is going to really change the dynamic this battle, because once I've won that, America really can then blast everything in there as well. I don't know if they're actually going to have the odds, to be honest, because I've got in with there with so much. And that's something good, I suppose. Anyway, I think this has been a nice quick catch-up video and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. So anyway, it's been fun. It's nice to see everyone again. Suppose a shout out to the old crew of Corporal 24, Hunter Jones, No Limit. It's been fun.